Hello everyone, my name is Becca and welcome to Yellow Cat Studios. For today's video, we are doing some Halloween themed DIY decorations. Most of these are going to be very retro Halloween inspired, and I'm very excited. Halloween is my favorite holiday and I want to go all out with my decorations this year. I feel like I didn't quite nail it last year, so pulling out all the stops. So without further ado, let's get on. Okay, so first up, we're going to be making a vintage flying witch sign. So you're gonna need a wooden circle, or I guess you could have some fun with it, do like a star or a moon shape. And I'm going to be using some foam to cut out the witch shape. And you'll also need some paint. I'm going to use yellow. I might mix a little bit of orange so it's not quite as bright for my circle. And then I'm also going to use paint and marker to detail the witch. I was going to do just a silhouette, but I think most of the kind of vintage signs are more detailed, so I'm going to do that for mine. Okay, so now that my wood is drying, I'm going to draw out my witch shape out of my foam and then just cut that out. So for my sign, I put more detail into the witch, but you could absolutely just do a silhouette, and maybe a quote above the witch would look really cute too. Okay, so my witch is all cut out. I went in with a reference photo and added a little bit more detail. So next up, I'm going to paint it. So she's mostly gonna be a lot of black. So what I think I might do is just cover it all in black and then go in afterwards and add in all the details. Okay, so my witch is all painted up. So the last step is to just glue her onto my sign, and I'm just gonna use some crazy glue for this. And I also have this black and silver string that I just glued to the back of my sign with crazy glue so that I can hang it up. So next I'm going to make some Halloween bunting. I'm using white and yellow for my bases, and I'm just going to cut triangles out of all of these. And then I'm going to use orange and black for like stripes and polka dots. So all my triangles are cut out. For the white ones, I'm going to do orange polka dots. And for the yellow ones, I'm going to do black stripes. So these are all dry, so my last step is to glue them onto my black ribbon. You could also use string for this. And then that's it, and you just need to hang it up. I also went back in and added more to the bunting because I just felt like these ones, the yellow ones, looked a little too much like traffic signs, and the white ones were a little plain, so I added faces on the polka dots to make them look like jack-o'-lanterns, and an extra stripe in the yellow ones so that they look less like traffic signs. Okay, so this next DIY is really simple, straightforward. Unfortunately, I can't do what I was originally planning. So I'm making a haunted house tea light holder. What I wanted to do was find two just flat cutouts of wood haunted houses and get some just square rectangle pieces of wood to make a base in between for the candle to sit on. I could not find a wood cutout of a haunted house. So what I did instead was at the dollar store, I got a little wooden house kit. So this is what mine looks like. They had a few different styles. I liked the fences on this one. And all I'm gonna do is paint it and then glue it all together and put a fake tea light in it. I might add a couple, cut out a couple Halloween characters or decorations out of foam and paint those up to put on it as well. Okay, so my house pieces are done. You can't really see the black on there, but I'm going to glue the sides and the bottom together, and I'm going to leave the top not glued so that I can open it up and put a little fake tea light in it. Now I'm just gonna glue on my little creatures and then I'm all done. Okay, last but certainly not least, we're going to be making a Halloween cloche. So this is my reference for this. I got a wooden base from Michael's. This skeleton figure also from Michael's to put inside. A black rose that I'm going to use some of the petals from, and a 2-liter pop bottle, and a styrofoam ball to put on the top. So I think my first step is to paint the base. I'm going to do a really dark, almost black brown, and I'm going to paint the styrofoam ball of the same color. So my base and styrofoam ball are drying. They might need another coat, but they're fine for now. So I'm going to cut the 2-liter bottle. For my display, I'm going to cut it right about where it dips back in at the bottom, and I'm also going to cut off the top. You don't have to do this, but I wanted to cut the top off and replace it with my styrofoam ball. So for cutting the top of the bottle off, I had to use the X-Acto knife for all of it because the scissors couldn't quite get in there enough. And I also found I had to do smaller pokes with the X-Acto knife because it kept wanting to go downwards and not straight across. My base is all dry, so I've cut out some petals from the black rose, and I'm going to glue those onto the base. Then I am going to glue this on so it doesn't move around when I move the display around. So my last 2 steps are gluing the ball on top of the cover and gluing the cover, which I added some leaves to because there was some marks on the outside. Gluing the cover onto the base. Okay, so I cut the top too low, which makes it too big for my styrofoam ball. So what I'm gonna do is kind of use hot glue to build up and fill in the gap a little bit. Then put the styrofoam ball on, and I'm going to cover the hot glue with some ribbon, I think. I have black ribbon, but I also have a little bit of leftover orange ribbon, so we're gonna make do with that. I don't like how the crazy glue looks when it touches the bottle, so I'm going to use hot glue and go all the way around. That is it for the Halloween DIYs. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Let me know which DIY was your favorite, and if you recreate any of them, please tag me on Instagram. For more DIY, cosplay, and other content, consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Happy Halloween!